This is a 4-year-old dog. They got her at 2 years old. She was a rescue. This dog has been to many trainers, board and trains, many trainers. They've done e-collars. They've done positive reinforcement. They've done everything. She's going to try to nip me right here. I basically just have a treat in my hand and there's a half-assed nip. And look at her. She doesn't know what she did wrong. She's like, what? No big deal. We got to get these owners to let her know that is a big deal, because it is a big deal. How do these people go through life when your dog does that to people? When your dog's as strong as this dog and it does that to people. This lady's saying, oh yeah, you can't put your hand over like you're gonna pet her. And I'm like, that's not what I did. I extended my hand with dogs react to hands coming over as a pet. A lot of dogs do it. That's why I never do it to a dog, any dog. But that's not what that was. And that was really uncool on her part. Really uncool. All right, meeting Prince now. So the dog is here for people stuff, which you saw, not that bad, but not good, and dog stuff. All right, this dog is super controlling. You're not seeing it, but you will see it soon. Super controlling. She wants to tell every dog to get out of here. She wants to just me with mom and dad. So what I needed to do was teach these owners how to react when she does this stuff, how authoritative they need to be when she does this stuff, to let her know that she's not in charge. It's a thing. With this dog, it is a big time thing. She is a dominant dog. She just is. She's dominant. She's a little bit unsure. She's a lot of things. But I don't care what it is. When the behavior of chasing another dog to say, get out of here happens, me and these owners need to react, and we need to let her know that that's not okay. All right, Prince, she's now in a muzzle. Muzzles are good because nobody gets hurt, but we still don't want her to do anything to me, because just because she's on a muzzle doesn't mean she's not rehearsing. If she goes at me, she's still rehearsing a nip or rehearsing a bite. And so I don't want to push her while she's on a muzzle so that she does something to me, because it's still a rehearsal of a behavior. And when a rehearsal of behavior happens, pathways are formed in the brain and they can go to those behaviors quicker. That's why you don't want your dogs or your kids, like, you don't want them to do bad things over and over again. You got to stop the bad things from happening so the pathways aren't formed in the brain. And even though she's on a muzzle, the bad things can happen even though no one gets hurt. Okay, in a minute, she looks good. She looks good with Prince, doesn't look terrible. Worried about where mom and dad are. I don't care, doesn't matter. Based on how she is later, we need to get her to not have such mommy and daddy issues. All right, off leash now. That's the next step. She earned her way off leash because she looked pretty good with Prince. You're gonna see her go at Prince, and this is like the first time she goes at Prince, okay? And I have to get these folks to move quicker and to deal with her like she needs to be dealt with. All right, so Prince is cruising. She's in the circle of trust. You've heard me use that term, circle of trust. She's in the middle of it. We're all in the middle, and Prince is on the outside. And then as soon as Prince starts to try to come in, she goes at him. And look, there's no nothing. Now I'm telling him, you gotta get on her. The minute she does that, you got to get on her. And we're going to go to the original audio now.
Is not okay.
No.
Like, roll up. I don't care who does it. Either of you. Okay?
Roll up on her.
Hey, mark the behavior that was wrong, then go grab her and sit her butt down.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Next time.
Got it.
Either of you. Okay? Okay. Also, along those lines, next time like what she did to me, you're gonna give her like more of a pop. I know she's like moving and she was like kind of in the air sideways. Sit her down. This is actually important. I don't want to gloss over it. She does that to somebody, sit her down, sit. Then I want you to keep her there. I want you to go, hey, it's good to see you again.
Touch the person.
Touch the person, hug the person, knuckle the person, whatever you want to do. She gets up, sit down behind you. Come over here, Carly, please.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah. We could
I get the reasoning behind that.
Yeah, out of the circle of trust.
Right.
Bosses like the person. You're in the back looking in. There's no more in front being mean to nice people.
Okay.
And then it's the same thinking with that, sort of, where we're gonna mark the wrong behavior, go grab her, put her in a sit, let her know she did something wrong.
Now you're going to see another little thing where she comes up to me, she comes up to Prince, and she looks at us. So I'm giving Prince, tell him he's a great boy, giving him love, and just watch her eyes, okay? She's just a controlling dog. Comes up, and then that look is at me. So I just stand up, and I'm just looking at her. I just kind of snap my fingers and just snap her out of it. When she's in that mode, that is not the time. Again, I don't want her to rehearse going at somebody. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. If a dog's gonna go at you, you better grab him and you better win that little battle that might ensue. Or don't let him do it. I would rather err on the side of having the dog not do it and having him just get out of it than go, I'm gonna push them, they're gonna lunge. Then I gotta grab them. And then I gotta sit them down, and if they keep going at me, I gotta win that little battle. And that's not great. So we want to cool her off. First time swimming, and you can tell she's not a great swimmer. Okay, but we want to get her wet. And getting wet gets dogs nutty. Okay, and so she's going to be they cool off, and now they get all nutty. And you're going to see her just do more controlling behaviors. Controlling behaviors all day. Goes at Prince a little bit, but it's hard to tell what that is. I don't care what it is. So now this guy's on it. Okay, it's enough. We got to let this dog know over and over. She doesn't get it. Things don't sink into her head that quickly. Look, her tail's wagging. Like, yeah, Dad got mad at me. I don't really care. And that's this dog over and over and over and over again. You got dogs hard-headed. You got kids that are hard-headed. You got to do things over and over and over again. You got to do them as long as it takes. Once Prince always grabs my socks when I take them off. And he does this with him. He does it every single time. He doesn't destroy them, but he just likes grabbing my socks. So over and over again, guys, it takes as long as it takes. But the methods work. It's operant conditioning. It's supposedly proven by Skinner that if you punish a behavior, the behavior will decrease. Okay? If you reinforce a behavior, the behavior will increase. So we're trying to let her have good experiences with dogs, and we are trying to punish the incorrect behaviors. The problem is when the incorrect behavior the dog does is more reinforcing than the punishment we apply. So chasing a dog away, and in her cases, this is probably true, chasing a dog away is more reinforcing than the punishment that we give for chasing the dog away. She says it's still a net positive for her. Okay, but that's why we got to do it over. Okay, a little bounce. That was not bad, and then that it's hard to say, and you can hear me talk. That wasn't great right there, but for some reason I let it go. Okay, probably because Prince kind of is thinking it's play, right? He's not too worried about it, so I'm like, okay, maybe if he thinks it's play, maybe it is play. So I'm letting it go a little bit, but there's many that we're not going to let go. It's just a lot of running Prince out of here. I tried to block her with my leg, and now we're over it, right? This looks different, and we're getting her. Grab her, sit her down. Don't be, when I say they feel the energy in your arm, that's what I mean. The energy is a strong energy. Give us a little extra correction, and then a release. We'll do this again. We'll do this over and over again. Well, I'm not willing to go super punishing with this stuff, right? I'm not using a shock collar, an e-collar. I'm not willing to go hardcore with this stuff. She's not that bad. As I said earlier, there would not have been a bite this whole day, but it's a lot of, if there was no muzzle, no bite, I promise you, there would have been no nips, the worst. Okay, and then she comes over and I tell her, get out of here. Me, the owners, we can pet anybody we want. We can do whatever the hell we want in life. She does not run the show. She doesn't like the muzzle. I don't care that she doesn't like the muzzle. Oh, she needs to be conditioned to the muzzle better. Maybe, that'd be good. But it doesn't really matter to me. This dog should have things happen in life that she doesn't love. Comes over, and not a great look. I just do a little stand up, get her out of there. The next time she does that, I'm not going to be so nice, which is going to happen right now. All right. Prince is not too worried. And I am reading off him a lot. Like, he wouldn't be in this vulnerable position if he was terribly worried about the dog. But now she's going to come over again. My last correction wasn't really a correction, but now she's going to come over again, try to do it again, controlling, and she needs to get out of here. It's enough. But she doesn't care. She doesn't care about this stuff. She was trained with an e-collar before, so lots of times when the e-collar gets trained, and that was more boundful, right? Not as bad, and Prince isn't worried about it. When dogs are trained with e-collars, sometimes they need super harsh punishment to get the point across. That can be a problem. It's like if you yell at your kids all the time, your kids are used to getting yelled at. If you spank your kids, they're used to being spanked. You got to keep upping the punishment, and that is a problem. That's why we're taking a different tact, and now we're doing the get the heck out of here thing, and the walk into, not just get out of here, a direct walk into. And we're going to do this all day. I will have them do this all day. They can pet whoever they want. And the minute she takes one step forward, maybe we allow 2 steps. We'll see. 1 step forward. Oh, I'm going to get in there. No, you're not. Direct walk into a direct displacement of the dog. Oh, she's back. Mom just realized. Direct walk into, not a sidewalk, and keep walking. Oh, she's back. Okay. We'll do this all day. Oh, she just comes back. Okay, that's better. But this is a powerful thing. Mom and dad have never just pet a dog and had her be on the outside looking in. It's never happened. With most of you, it's never happened when you have dogs like this. This guy's better.
Go Pet Prince. Good job.
He should be doing this. Does it even make a difference? No, she's back. We'll do this. We'll keep doing this. It's enough. Now, how are you guys going to do this in your real life? Hey, neighbor, can I borrow your dog and tell my dog to get out of here? Maybe. That's one reason people come out to me. I mean, they need to be told this over and over again. They need the dogs. They need the facility. If you can do this on your own, do it. Now she's but never in this dog's life have mom and dad pet a dog without her getting in the mix. Constant get out of here. Constant get out of here. Constant get out of here. This dog needs to be told what's up. It's never been told what's up. This is not operant. This is not reinforcement and punishment. This is dominant stuff. This is you're not running the show stuff. I don't care what words you use. Oh my God, Joel, dominance isn't a thing. Use whatever word you want. It doesn't matter to me. Find a better word. For you people who get all worked up about the D word, I don't care what word you use. The method is the method. Use any word you want. Doesn't matter to me. The method's the method, though. Get out of here. What is it getting through to her? She's not running the show. Call it dominance. Call it being the boss. For the first time in her life, she's not controlling the situation. So, she's going to run a Prince here in a minute. So these guys are starting to get it. This is going to be hard for them to do at their own house. I get it. But this still needs to be done here, anywhere. Has to be done. And she's in, and she's, Okay, now she's going to go about her business. For the first time ever, she is sauntering away and not trying to control the situation and control her environment. And for one of the first times, she's not getting whatever the heck she wants. So they can now lessen up, they can walk around. Now we're going to bring out another dog. She is on the gentle leader, no muzzle. She's going to leave me and get a correction. Get those little corrections. Never a pull away, never a constant pull away, just little corrections. And then she's going to be pretty good. But you guys have to do that. Correction, I stop, down and to the side. She wants to say, I want to go in there. I go, I don't care where you want to go. It's enough. This dog cannot do what it wants to do in life. That's the main thrust of today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment. That's it.